we're live. Hello, everyone, and shout out to each and every one of you. And thank you guys so much for tuning in to your girl, Sighren, right here on the Sighren Speak Show. Okay. Hello, you guys, and happy Friday, y'all. I know I typically don't go live on Friday, but because I forgot Wednesday, okay, y'all know I always got to come up and I got to make it up to you guys because even though I went live on Thursday, I forgot all about Wednesday, y'all. So that was my bad, okay, for forgetting about Wednesday. So y'all, please excusez-moi in regards to my mishap. Y'all know I told y'all Mercury is getting ready to go retrograde. So yeah, let me try to see how I can get in the way of the light so it's not all, let's see. All right, so y'all, today we're going to be tapping into Sighren Says, okay? And we are just going to tap into some live messages, and we're going to get some messages for you, okay? And for everyone else, shout out to each and every one of you. Thank y'all. Before we get started with this live, you guys, we must give a shout out to our sponsors, okay? Shout out to Pop and Quaz, you guys, soulful, Black-owned family restaurant right in Cecil, Georgia, which is near, like at the bottom part of Georgia, I believe, which is the closer part to Florida. I don't know the exact, but I do know that if you want some good old soul cooking, okay, if you want some good old home food cooking, taste like you cooked it at home or was cooked at home, then you want to definitely check them out, okay? Shout out to Pop and Quaz, and thank you guys for sponsoring today's video. Also, we're going to shout out to Jimmy That Guy, okay? Jimmy Just That Guy, okay? Jimmy sponsors the video. So shout out to Jimmy That Guy who sponsored this video as well. I really, truly appreciate you. What you need to know about Jimmy, he's just that guy, period. Like nothing else to know. He's just that guy, all right? Shout out to YBMB, meaning your business, my business, bookkeeping, okay? It's tax time. You can't go wrong. All right. You definitely want a professional doing your taxes, you guys. Listen, Sighren, for those of you who watch my vlogs, I had to face the IRS. I had to take them to court. OK, I had to sue them. Now, the person or the business, shall I say, who handled my taxes at the time. Now, this was years ago. You guys were talking 2022, I believe. So they messed up on my taxes, you guys, and the IRS came for me, right? About, oh, you didn't report this money or you didn't report that money. There's some money that you just ain't gonna. Anywho, okay, that's neither here nor there. But they did mess up my taxes, and I felt so alone in the process. The business that helped me with my taxes did not even pay, for me to have to take the IRS to court. They didn't pay. They didn't do none of that. They offered no support, no information, no assistance, none of that. I was just on my own. And last thing you want is somebody messing up your taxes, you guys, okay? You don't want nobody messing up your taxes, honey, because that's the worst thing that you want to have to experience is your taxes all messed up, okay? Your taxes being all messed up because somebody done messed them up. You got the wrong company doing them. So yeah, you guys, you definitely want to make sure that you go to professionals. So shout out to YBMB Bookkeeping. Y'all make sure y'all look them up. Like I said, I'm going to try to get all of their contact info so that it can go in the description box. But you want your taxes done, and you want your taxes done right. And you want somebody who can get you the most money back legally. So you ain't got to worry about 2-3 years later, the IRS coming at you. Somebody, hello, we want our money and we want it now, because the IRS don't play. Okay, when I say they don't play, they was trying to get your girl for $30,000, not $36,000. Okay, yes, they was, and they did not care. So YBMB Bookkeeping, shout out to you guys, and thank you so much for sponsoring of this show. Also, Fam First Entertainment, y'all. Okay, Fam First Entertainment, thank you so much for sponsoring today's video, you guys. Fam First Entertainment is a Miami-based record label, okay? For those of you or any of you interested in getting your little, okay, or maybe you got a good verse for the verse, and whatever it may be, I don't know. You can definitely check out one of the best, okay, record labels that I know of, because of course, they took care of your girl. All right. So yeah, shout out to Fam First Entertainment for the sponsoring of this video. Okay. I really, truly appreciate it, you guys. Also, we want to give a shout out to Southern Soul LA. Okay. Southern Soul LA is a restaurant that is based in LA, of course, right? That's their first location. Very good food, you guys. I always praise this food because I have had nothing like it next to my cooking, or maybe even mama. So sorry, mom. You know what I'm saying? Not to put mama out there, okay? But definitely they give my mama a run for her money over there at Southern Soul LA. So when you want a good old plate of food and you're in the LA area, you guys, make sure you hit them up. Make sure you get you an Uber Eats or however it is that you get it, you guys. You definitely want to try this food. Trust me, Sighren wouldn't send you nowhere that she wouldn't go, okay? So shout out to Southern Soul LA, and thank you so much for the sponsoring of this video. We're gonna get straight down to the message, okay? We're going to pull up some messages, you guys. I'm just going to let you know we're going to tap into the collective energy. And there's just some things as a collective energy that we need to know, okay? So I'm going to tap into my notes, and I'm just going to let you guys know what it is that comes up and let you know what it is that Sighren says, okay? So again, I appreciate you guys for tuning in, okay? I really, truly do. And let's go ahead and get to the message. All right, so y'all, first of all, Sighren says, okay? Let's go ahead and look at this, right? And take whatever it is that you feel connects to you. If something does not connect to you, this might not be your specific message. There's a lot of messages that are going to come up, you guys, but it may not be your specific message. So don't force it, okay? To be like, ooh, well, what if you're doing that, your ego too much into it. You're trying to make something yours that isn't, okay? But I'm pretty sure that in one of these notes, something will be your specific message, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and start off. Okay, a lot of you feel stuck because you're just on the wrong path. Something that you're trying to do is not working. When I say it ain't working, it's not working. You're insecure. It's causing a lot of frustration in this area. Whatever this is, you are feeling very insecure about it. You're feeling a little discouraged, you know, just a lot of frustration around it. You got to listen to your intuition. Okay. You're all over the place and you need to make your mind up about something. You are just like, you can't really let it set in. It's just like you're all over the place when it comes to whatever this is. You're just not focused. Okay. Some of you, it could be a job that you consider to be boring. You hate your job. Okay. Some of you are just a perfectionist and you beating yourself up. You like taking it. You putting too much on yourself. You want everything to be perfect. Okay. Nothing is going to be perfect outside of the move you make. Even if you make a mistake, that was a perfect move towards a goal. Okay. Some of you are just a perfectionist and you're thinking too much into it. It's not that difficult. Okay. You just really need to focus. A lot of you, you know, you're not focused on something. You are not really putting your energy into the right place when it comes to something that you're trying to do. And again, this has something to do with work. It has something to do with your creativity, where you have an opportunity to be creative. But a lot of you, all of this, the reason you're feeling blocked because something from your childhood is blocking you. Okay. Something from your childhood is like, not today. Whatever it is, some of you need to deal with inner child issues or something from your childhood. Some of you could have, I don't know, you fell. I don't know if you fell out a tree. Somebody fell out a tree. Okay. And that damage, that trauma is still within you. I don't know if you was climbing a tree and you fell. It created a fear. It created anxiety. And that what has turned into an insecurity. And also it turned into you not staying focused. There's a lack of focus here. Okay. All right. Let me see what this next message is. Ooh. Some of you, listen, there's a lot of stress here, y'all. First of all, we too stressed, okay? Some of you are definitely stressed about wealth, okay, about accomplishments. Like there's a lot that you want to do, but honestly, you're surrounded by the wrong people. You know, if you want to be a millionaire, right? The first thing you want to do is put yourself in a room full of millionaires. Like, how the are you going to be a millionaire surrounding yourself with a whole bunch of people struggling like you? Apparently, nobody in that room has made it. So are you going to get great advice? You know what I'm saying? Are you going to get the best advice from those people? A lot of you need to surround yourself with people that inspire you, people that motivate you. A lot of you are burning yourself out trying to go after a goal or a dream. A lot of you are burning yourself out trying to feel accomplished, trying to become accomplished, and it's not working. Some of you, a partner, a soulmate, a union. Some of you, it could be your significant other. Okay, that's what I'm getting. This is more like a significant other. Some of you are involved in a relationship that is hindering your opportunities. This person has you drained, stressed. It's like even maybe after intimacy, you feel drained. Like if you break up with this person, you might find yourself like on the go. You know what I'm saying? But while you with this person, it's like you don't find yourself being very motivated. You don't find yourself being very drained. This could be a friend or a significant other. Some of you, you want your hard work to pay off. You putting in a lot of hard work. When I say a lot of hard work, you putting in a lot of hard work on something, but you're just not getting the results. You're not getting the outcome that you want. Okay? It's because the things that you fighting, it's like you swinging in this direction, but you should be swinging in that direction. Meaning a lot of you are putting forth a lot of effort outside of yourself, but you're not doing any inner work. And when I say inner work, I don't mean, getting up, writing in a journal, just listening to the word. You doing inner work is like honestly getting you some counseling. Okay. Really understanding your triggers, right? Getting to the root of why you are you, the way that you are. So no matter what you do, it's like nothing is coming out the way you want it to because you're just not that version. Okay. You're not the version of yourself that has whatever that is. A lot of you, you're scared to fight for this. A lot of you, you allowing yourself to be pushed over by an old version of you. Let's say it could be your childhood. Something from your childhood is just hindering you from moving forward, okay? Because you still getting over that. For example, some of you could have been abused as a child, or some of you could have not had your father in your life, and then you're using that today. Oh, because my daddy wasn't in my life, this why. It's like something from your childhood. Listen, it's time for you to face that. A lot of you just need some counseling. I ain't gonna lie, y'all need some help. Y'all need some help. Y'all need some questions answered. A lot of you are not getting your questions answered. Okay, perhaps maybe you're in the wrong place, but a lot of you are not getting your questions answered. Okay. Y'all, please excuse me while I read these. Okay. Some of you, y'all need to learn to say no. You're doing too much at your job, at your house, whatever it is in your relationship. Okay. You're doing too much. Some of you just feel like, some of y'all stuck at home. Some of y'all ain't trying to go nowhere. Some of y'all is in the house, baby. Y'all need to get out. This is the get out season. Okay. This is the get out, hang out, like being at home. Because the people that you need to know, the people that you need to meet, they're not in your house. Okay. So a lot of you, it's time for you to get out the house this year. Really get out, travel, go somewhere. Stop being stuck at home. A lot of you, there's just a fear of change. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of you is a major fear of change. You're not doing what your spirit is telling you to do. Some of you, your spirit is telling you to, cut back on this. Don't drink. Okay. Stop drinking, or, stop doing this or stop doing that. There's something that your spirit is telling you to do that you need to cut out, or some things that your higher self is telling you need to cut out, but you haven't cut it out yet. You're procrastinating. It's just something you need to stop doing because you need to work on your frequency. Okay. You're not centered. Your inner voice is just gone. A lot of you is just these repressed feelings that you're holding on to. Like I say, it could be things from the past, relationships. Maybe when you were a child. It could be relationships from when you were a teenager. It could be your first lover. It could be an old best friend. Whatever it is, a lot of you are holding on to some repressed emotions. And I told y'all this year, this is what has got to come up and come out before you can move forward. So a lot of you got to let this go. You have got to let it go. You're holding on to something. And if you guys don't know what it is, like I said, you can go to spiritualcandies.com and you can book you a consultation. Or if you feel like you need a counseling session, you can go there and I can definitely look into what this is that's going on. Okay, whatever this is that resonates with you. A lot of you, there's a lot of confusion about what to do. Like a lot of y'all just confused. It's like, I just don't know, Sighren. I just don't know. I don't know. A lot of you feel like, oh, I don't have the funds to do this. You know, a lot of you feel like whatever you invest in your money in, you just keep getting bad outcomes. It's not going anywhere, you know, and it's because a lot of you are dealing with addiction. A lot of you are dealing with materialism. A lot of you are just mentally feeling trapped. Whatever this is, there's something that's keeping you trapped, okay? You got to look into your habits, okay? Whatever these habits are, whatever these addictions are, some of us, it can be addicted to eating. It can be addicted to social media. There can be addiction to working out. There can be an addiction to shopping. There can be an addiction to intimacy. There can be an addiction to drugs, alcohol. There's so many different things. We think that it's only drugs or alcohol that can create an addiction, but no, there are other things that you're doing that's team too much. And you probably don't recognize it as an addiction. You don't understand at this point that this is something that is keeping you trapped. And you're not seeing, a lot of you, there are a lot of opportunities that you used to get that are not going to come through because your frequency dropped. A lack of funds, okay? Bad investments, just deceiving yourself, feeling like, you know, failure. You're going to continue to feel that way until you address whatever this addiction is. Whatever this something that got you feel trapped, you have to face that. You have to find what that is. Something is making you feel stuck. And whenever you have something that's unhealed, this is what the devil can use to keep you stuck. Okay. Whenever you have anything that's unhealed. So some of you may have some unhealed trauma and you need to address that because you cannot move forward until you heal that trauma, whatever it may be. Some of you may be trauma bonding. Your friends are because they go through what you go through. Your lovers are because they went through what you went through. Okay. Some of you guys, some of y'all wanted to move, but like the money, maybe you lost your job. There's a financial loss. Okay. Yeah. Some of you, it's like you, I can't get that deep with it. There's an energy around you that's feeding off of you. There's an energy that's draining all of your opportunities. There's an energy that's draining all of your good luck. Okay. It's connected to some sort of addiction, y'all. Okay. It's connected to some, and it could be, sometimes we can be addicted to, like our thoughts can be addictive. You know what I'm saying? Like there is some sort of addiction that you are experiencing, and with you having this situation, and when I say addiction, I'm using that, you know, lightly. Okay. I don't want it to sound heavy, like you just really on it, but y'all, whatever this is, there's some energy connected to it and it is sucking out all of your opportunities. Some of you may find that you have lost money or lost a job or just have had some sort of financial loss within the last maybe 8 months to 8 years. Okay. There's just this major decrease. Just major decrease. A lot of you need to work on your solar plexus and your sacral chakra. A lot of you need to become more confident. A lot of you need to become more energetic. A lot of you need to work out. Okay. You need to move your blood. Your blood is like steel. Okay. It's not moving as it should. It's just a little slow. So you want to get up and move your body. A lot of you are becoming complacent because we're sitting too long. Sometimes we can sit for like 5, 6, 7 hours just scrolling. Okay. Not really understanding that, damn, 5 hours done went by. Y'all, this energy is crazy. When I say I'm looking for something good, the energy is like cray. Okay. When I say cray, it is cray. You need to follow your heart. A lot of you need to really just follow your heart. I ain't gonna lie. Follow your heart. Listen to your intuition. Okay. Follow your heart, you guys. Honestly and truly, that's where the truth is. That's where everything you need to know is. That's where the instructions are. That's where the directions are. Trust your intuition. This is how you're going to get over this breakdown. Some of you, It's like it's giving rock bottom, but you have to get drugged down to rock bottom because it's only up from there. When you hit rock bottom, it's just up from there. That's it. So a lot of you are being, dropped down to rock bottom and not understanding why. But you can be victorious. You can come out of it successfully. You have to deal with this betrayal. There's some sort of bitterness within you. You've been hurt in life by quite a bit of people. And some of this energy is still within you. Somebody, you're having back problems. And some of you, it's the back of your head or the top of your neck. A lot of back problems, a lot of sharp pains, headaches as well. These are all tension symptoms. These are all energies that show that this tension is the energy that is within you, that is holding you back, that is keeping you stuck. This is something that you need to release. Some of you just need like I would say a good massage, a nice bath to release that energy. Some of you just need to do some cleansing, okay? Some shadow work to cleanse. Now, for those of you who do the boxes, for those of you who do my monthly boxes, okay? These monthly boxes are bringing up these energies that are stored within you, just so you know, okay? It's bringing up these energies that are stored within your aura for you to resolve it, for you to dissolve it, okay? Not for you to push it back down. If you're getting the monthly boxes, I strongly suggest that at the end of that month, you get a follow-up consultation, because you need to know what it is that you went through, what it is that came up. Some things are coming up for you. Your dreams, pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to synchronizations, pay attention to how you feel, things that happen. Y'all know by the time y'all talk to me and tell me it starts to make sense. Oh, because I did have this dream, or I did experience this, or I did experience that. I noticed this, I noticed that. A lot of these energies, you guys, are things that are coming to the surface for you to deal with, okay? So others of you, listen, there are a lot of things that are buried inside of you from this lifetime, from a previous lifetime, from your family. Some of you are dealing with a lot of energy from a mother or a grandmother. There's some generational energy that's being passed down to you from a mother or a grandmother, okay? It could possibly be a great-grandmother. Somebody can't get pregnant. They've been trying and trying and trying and trying. When you remove this energy, I do see a baby coming. You're going to find out that you're pregnant. Somebody is definitely trying to get pregnant or want to get pregnant, want a baby, but you've been maybe having, miscarriages, or you've been just not being able to conceive. It's some energy within you that is blocking you from getting pregnant, okay? So yeah, good luck with that. I definitely would recommend that you get you a consultation with Spiritual Candy Sunny. Y'all need to go to their website and book it and see what it is that y'all need to move out the way so y'all can get what it is that you want and or need. A lot of you are going to get the truth, okay? You need to get the truth about friends. Yeah, a lot of you are in toxic friendships, okay? When I say toxic, toxic. These people are dishonest. There is a lot of betrayal in these connections. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Yes, there's a lot of betrayal in connections, but also not only is it friends, it's almost like there is a society of people. Okay. There's a society that is deceiving you. It could be your neighbor. It could be some of you, if you go to a certain church, maybe you need to switch up on churches that you go to. But it's a group. Some of you have just toxic friends. It's like your friends don't like you because they know how great you are. They can see it. They can feel it. There's a lot of jealousy amongst friends. This could be siblings as well. This could be sibling rivalry. A lot of you, your siblings, there are siblings that have a little bit of jealousy. There's a lot of betrayal. Your siblings could be jealous of you. Jealous what you have, jealous where you at in life, jealous what you're able to do and stuff like that. So a lot of you need to, that's why I say, even when your families with this energy that's being sent to you, a lot of you can't see it, but you're feeling it. A lot of back tension, just a lot of issues in the back. A lot of people are going to be dealing with back issues from the head all the way down to the bottom of the tailbone, okay? A lot of back, lower back, upper back, in the middle of the back, in the back of the neck, in the back of the head. There's a lot of stuff back there because these are energies that you're not able to see with the naked eye. These are energies that you are not aware that are around you. Some of you, for whatever reason, it could be from your success. Maybe you have a business. Maybe you own your home. Maybe you're married. Maybe you have, you got your college degree, but there's definitely some hidden jealousy around siblings. Okay. And it's just like, like I say, this don't be bad things, you guys. Sometimes a sibling can be jealous that you're the baby or that you're the oldest or, whatever it may be. But they're not expressing that. You know what I'm saying? So what happens is they end up sending you the evil eye, okay? And they don't know it and you don't know it. And this could be something that's hindering you, that back pain that you feeling every time you go around them, you don't understand. Days later, you start having this pain in your back or you start feeling really tense, and things of that nature. So you definitely want to work on that. Hey, Maggie. Hey, Anisha. Hey, y'all. Hey to everyone who's tuned up and tuned. Shout out to each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for the big old fat thumbs up because y'all know I appreciate it. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I'm seeing like somebody probably about to get evicted or something. Maybe your mortgage is behind. There is definitely something about finances, okay, feeling stable. First of all, I'm going to tell you straight up, whoever this is, you need to move because the energy that's around your house, honey, you need to get the hell on up out of there, honey. It's like that thing haunted, okay? Spirit is doing you a favor by stopping your finances so you can get the hell on. There is somewhere where there's some dark energy, honey. When I say dark energy, there's a lot of spiritual energy around where you live. Some of you could live near a graveyard or a cemetery. And that energy is kind of like it's near your house or near your home. There could be dark clouds. It could be a lot of rain lately. But it is definitely affecting your finances. There's some spiritual energy. There's some sort of dark energy that is around your home. You could live, like I say, near a cemetery, but you need to get out. Spirit, this could be causing a lot of financial. Okay, so whoever this is, your finances are feeling stuck and trapped. But you're mental, like you feel confused a lot. You're not able to think straight. Maybe when you go home, you just feel like blah, you know what I'm saying? You probably have headaches, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you cry. You just feel mentally trapped. You don't feel like, motivated. You are not able to be creative. Some of you just, wherever this is, wherever you live, honey, it's either, some of you is by a cemetery. And some of you live by like a factory or something that whatever I see smoke coming up. Okay, like there's a factory that I don't know what the hell they making over there. I don't know what's going on, concoctions or something. I don't know what's coming from this factory, but there's something in the air that's toxic and it's not good and it's not healthy. This is what could be causing a lot of mental fog for you. It could be causing headaches. It can be messing with your sleep, not able to sleep, no dreams, not able to really think. You're very forgetful, okay? Very forgetful. But some of you live near either a factory or you live near a cemetery, okay? And this is definitely affecting your finances. It is also affecting your health, okay? Some of you, there's some sacrifices you're going to have to make, okay? In order for you to get rid of these energies from the past, some of you, you need to look back. You need to reflect on something from your past, okay? When it comes to your family, maybe when you were younger, there's something you wanted to do that you didn't do. You were looking forward to something, but maybe you just didn't have the family support. Something is going to come back around. Whatever this is, it was an opportunity for you when you were younger. When I say younger, maybe you was, 4, 5, 6 years old. You was probably very smart. You were probably very athletic. You were probably like a dancer. You were all of this, but you just wasn't pushed, okay? You just wasn't pushed enough maybe by your family or had enough support for you to keep going, on your own. And I just feel like something like that, not that exact opportunity, but something is going to come back around for you to redeem yourself, for you to graduate from that, or have that same feeling of success, or have that same feeling of accomplishment with whatever this is. Some of you don't feel accomplished right now because of something in your childhood that you wanted to do. Maybe you wanted to run track. Maybe you wanted to be a cheerleader. I know when I was in school, I tried out for the majorette child. They didn't pick me. I wasn't cool enough. I wasn't clicked up. I didn't want to be clicked up. I was always like somebody who kind of kept to myself, you know. So all of the majorettes, they were all like clicked up and everything. They were all friends or family members and stuff like that. And I was just like the odd one out. And, you know, I tried out for the team. Even though I did better than everybody who tried out, they only picked their friends and family members. So I just was like, wow. You know, it just made me feel like, damn, was I not cool? I'm not cool, you know, but I always knew, okay? I stand alone, okay? But yeah, for some of you, something like this happened. And now it is the time for you to feel redeemed. Another opportunity like that will come around for you to feel redeemed, okay? Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Some of you need to sing that song to your inner child. You need to have a conversation with your inner child, the younger version of you, and you need to really talk to that version, because that's the version of you that's hurt the most, is that younger version of you. And you need to address that younger version of you. Some of you need to just maybe create a journal, or maybe just do something to connect with the younger version of you. Maybe doing something that the younger version of you liked to do, wanted to do, you know, whatever it may be. But some of you need to reconnect with your inner child, because there's a lot of stored trauma there. Some of you, there is a lot of stored trauma, okay? There's a lot of stored trauma here. A lot of you, it could be around fathers. This is what I'm getting. Either your father wasn't there physically, or maybe your father was there, but he was never like, you know, active, or, you know, he was just work, pay bills, go to work, pay bills. Y'all, there's daddy issues that's coming up, okay? Some of you need to really move on from the trauma, okay? You need some relief from the fact that daddy wasn't there, okay? Daddy wasn't there either emotionally, physically, financially, in some way, shape, or form. There is the need to heal issues with the father. Maybe the father just didn't have enough money. Maybe he was there, and maybe he was very loving, but he couldn't buy you the things that, you know, you needed. And maybe you had to wear Bobos. Cost $1.99, Bobos. They make your feet feel fine. Remember that? Maybe, you know, there's daddy issues, you guys, that are coming up. Heavy, and this is coming up for everybody. Heavy daddy issues. When I say heavy, your daddy either wasn't there financially, or he wasn't there mentally for you. He wasn't there mentally to give you those pep talks that you needed. So you grew up without a hero, maybe. Okay. Let's see what else is coming up here. Oh, some of y'all juggling too much. You're moving in the wrong direction. You feel like you're doing so much, but you're not moving anywhere. It's because you're moving in the wrong direction. You're doing a lot, but you're not getting the results. You're not seeing the results. You feel like you're just going in a circle. It's like you're chasing your tail. Again, there is a lot of emotions. A lot of you, you're holding on to a lot of emotions. You need to clear some of these emotions. Sometimes when it comes to clearing emotions, it's just understanding, you know, why it happened, okay? Not hating the fact that something happened, or resenting or regretting the fact that something happened. But a lot of you need to really deal with, you just are not, you're not good when it comes to your emotions. You might snap real quick, or you might be all over the place when it comes to your emotions. You know, you might, you know, go off on people. Okay. It's just, you got to work on this. You really have to work on this. You burning yourself out. It's like you fighting. Everything is not a fight. You got to know when to fight, when to swing, and when to just stand there and let the other person tire themselves out. You keep fighting every little fire that comes. It's not, all of it don't deserve your fight. Okay. All of it does not deserve your fight. There's a lot of juggling in life. You need to learn what you need to prioritize. There's no prioritization going on in the life. So you're feeling like all over the place. You need to prioritize one thing, focus on that, get that achieved, and then you can move forward to the next. But you're like kind of like all over the place juggling. Okay. Some of you need some guidance. Some of you need a mentor. Okay. You really, truly do. Some of you need a mentor bad. I think I'm going to open back up the mentorship program, you guys, because it's going to be different. I'm going to do an individual mentorship and I'm going to do a group mentorship. Okay. So it depends on how it is. Oh, Lord Jesus. Yeah. We definitely going to need some mentorship this year right here. For the next 5 years is what they're saying. There's going to just a lot of guidance. You need guidance on how to let some things go, what you need to walk away from, hardships, sickness, scandals, poverty. Like these are the areas that are going to be affected, you guys. I told you with what we're seeing in the public, eventually we're going to see it trickle down into our own homes where we're going to be seeing scandals, poverty, hardships, sickness. Y'all, these energies here, we have to get rid of them or they are going to affect our health. Okay. Sometimes viruses are sent out to lower the frequency of the public so that they can be easily, manipulated. Okay. I do feel like there may possibly be another situation when it comes to our health. It could be, in 5 months. It could be around the time we know as May. There could be some communication that another virus may be hitting the planet, okay? Because there's sickness. I do see sickness, unfortunately, y'all. Some of you need to get some help in regards to sickness. Some of you have dis-ease within your body, okay? It don't mean that you have nothing like maybe major, but when we say dis-ease, it means that there's an alignment. Something is out of alignment, okay? Something is not right. Something is not the way it should be. Your numbers are off somewhere, shape, or form. And there's something that you need to address, okay? But I do feel like there's going to be another situation where something major will be hitting the public, okay? News about something major. Maybe it could be a food outbreak with some sort of food, or it looks like it's going to be something that's going to be affecting the health of a lot of people. It's going to look like they're going to resolve something or offer us something once again. It looks like, here, take this. Take this, okay? Y'all already know how round one went. The trickery, the illusions, okay? It's just trickery around it, y'all. Even when it comes to money, y'all know how I feel about stimulus. Is if you're gonna take the stimulus, you might as well take the injection. It's the same, it's a play from the same book. Some people will take the injection all willy-nilly, but there are some people who won't. So how do we get them? We offer them a stimulus. It's the same playbook. Okay? It's the same playbook. We're going to be facing the end of a cycle. This is why we're going through a lot. It's the end of a cycle. And it's an opportunity for us to get out and move into another, aspect of ourselves. And this is why the trickery is going to come either via the food, okay, or via something going. But I see them offering, okay. So your higher self wants you to know right now, don't fall for the okie doke, okay. Do not fall for the okie doke, okay. So this is a message for the collective, y'all. But take individually what is for you. A lot of you're searching for the truth. Sighren is the one to bring it to you. Honestly, this is what it says, okay? You're searching for the truth. There's a loss of family. Some of you are going to be going through a divorce. Some of you, there's a lack of stability, okay? Some of you it's giving this broken home. Like, it's just a lot going on in your house. Maybe, as a couple, somebody losing a job, somebody not bringing in enough money, somebody might be sick. There's just a lack of stability inside of the household, you guys. Okay? You guys, you can win this fight. It's an inner conflict. You need to look within. Whatever's going on in your household, you need to look within. Okay? A lot of you need to reach out. Like I said, you need to get you a consultation or get you some counseling. Okay? Period. Like, a lot of you are dealing with this stuff and you don't have to. Now, hold on. It's like people staying in relationships because there's a lack of funds. People are staying in relationships and even making babies, honey. There's not enough money. There's not enough food. There's not enough resources for births. Okay, I'm going to tell y'all right now, there is not enough resources for the births that we are receiving on this planet. There's not enough resources. Okay? With that being said, I don't know what they serving on the dinner table. All the babies that are being born, all of these pregnancies and stuff, that's all they want us to know about that. There's not enough resources. Okay. We know, we say the planet is very abundant, but there's not enough resources for all of the babies that are coming through. There are energies that are stealing the resources from this dimension. Some of us, you just need to move, okay? You need to move. Wherever it is that you live in does not serve you. Just a need to move. You need to sell your house, whatever it is, you need to move. Somebody, you have been wondering if you should move. If you move, you may find your life changing. You may find your finances get better. You may find your health will get better. Your family will get better. For whatever it is, you probably feel stuck because you done bought this house and you like, man, we here for 30 years or whatever. But some of you need to just take that risk, honey, because you don't want to be 30 years in a house that you ain't going to make no money. You ain't going to be able to get ahead, whatever that may be. All right. Oh, wow. Some of us, there's a loss of balance when it comes to our relationships. Some of you, your partner may be cheating on you, okay? But it's because of the frequency, okay? The frequency is just low. Some of you, when it comes to intimacy with the partner, that's just like barely happening. Things of that nature. There's a lot of fatigue. You guys need to heal. I told y'all right now, some of you need to just not be intimate for a little bit. You need to give yourself some time to heal. You really, truly do. Some of you do not need to be intimate right now. Okay? You need to heal. Either you need to heal or your partner needs to heal. But somebody is just transferring low vibrational energy back and forth in this connection. And it's like now your finances looking crazy, but theirs not. Now your health looking crazy, but theirs not. Some of you are definitely, you need to walk away from a family feud, okay? You need to walk away from, like, not really walk away, but you need to, like, just, you've been trying to rectify, heal the family, whatever, bring the family together. That's not your purpose. There's a lot of arguing, a lot of fighting. You keep feeling like it's on your back to, bring this family together. That's not your purpose. Spirit is saying, put that one down and go to the next. Okay. Some of you, it can be a job. It can be a business. Something is bringing you a lot of conflict. And some of you are going to either surrender a job or a business. It will be a loss, but you will be moving towards a gain. You wanted to know, should you let go of this business? Should you let go of this job? Some of you, that's your question. Should I let go of this business that I'm trying to do? Should I let go of this job? According to this, the answer is yes. It is providing a lot of conflict in your life, and there is some sort of change. You're going to move in a different direction. Whatever this is, it doesn't allow you to be in your natural state. So this is why it is imperative for you to just, let it go. Just let it go. Let it go. Yeah, you're going to move in a new direction. You will be moving in a new direction. Okay? But you keep holding on to it, even though it's not bringing you the results that you want, and you've just been asking, should you just let it go and do something else or whatever it is? The answer to that is yes. Okay? So you guys, those were the messages, okay, that came up for us as a collective, you guys. I just want to let you guys know that Spiritual Candies is your health and holistic, okay, answer, okay? It's just the answer to your prayers. That's just all I can say about it. If any of this resonated with you and you feel like you just need some answers, you can get a consultation. You can get a counseling session. Just know the difference between the two. A counseling session is where we will just discuss whatever it is that you're going through at that time, and we will, you know, help you to maneuver through that and get to some sort of resolution. Okay. A consultation is where we look deep into your energy on a soul level. Okay. We look deep into your soul and we find out the root cause to a lot of your, you know, situations. Okay. So definitely take the time to research Spiritual Candies. I told you guys we still have the spray. So for those of you who are interested in just working on your energy, go to spiritualcandies.com and get our protection spray. It is one of the most powerful products that we have. And that's why I decided to make it a staple product. So you definitely at least want to get you a bottle and see how it works for you, you guys. Critical, okay, with helping you to sustain all of these lower vibrations that are going to be coming towards you, trying to stop you, hinder you, you know, work against you, whatever it may be. It'll help you to stay in the fight. It'll help you to keep your feet on the ground. It'll help you to get back up when you are knocked down or if you are knocked down. So very powerful products we have, you guys. You can go to www.spiritualcandies.com. You can purchase any of those products. I strongly recommend that you get you a consultation first, okay, so that we can look into whatever it is that you're going through. This will definitely be one move that you will not regret making. When I open up the mentorship program, you guys, I will definitely let you know. Like I said, I'm going to be doing it on an individual basis as well as a group basis. I think the group basis is going to be very, very, very powerful, very knowledgeable, very informative, and it will help you to see that it's not just you, because a lot of us think that, oh, this is just happening to me. It's not. Okay, it's not just happening to you. And when you understand the frequencies, I think as a group, when we see there's a frequency that is moving through and around us, and it is causing all of us to have some sort of reaction to it. My reaction to it may be different from yours. Okay. So shout out to each and every one of you. Thanks again to my wonderful sponsors for the sponsoring of this video. I really, truly appreciate you. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, y'all.